Welcome to my podcast. I am Sloane Sheridan Williams. I'm referred to in the press as a talented London life coach and respected expert, and I would like to share my secrets with you. If you'd like to read more about me, log on to www.sloanesw.com or Google Sloane Sheridan Williams Media to see the latest articles I have contributed to. Alternatively, listen to my very first podcast entitled What's in It for Me. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy this podcast. As some of you might know, I recently became the proud owner of a very cute, extremely friendly, and exceptionally inquisitive puppy. And I thought I would make him part of my podcast today because he taught me a valuable lesson in not making other people's issues your own. It all started as I watched the extender lead fly, and my little puppy was off like a shot to say hello to yet another dog he had spotted out of the corner of his eye. Now, something happens to you when you become a dog owner, where it seems perfectly acceptable to follow your pooch, vocalising rather loudly to the owner of the other dog that you come in peace, your puppy is friendly, followed by the obligatory and sometimes slightly apprehensive question, is your dog friendly too? 9 times out of 10, you'll hear the calming words that the pooch in question is friendly, and then you'll let your dog off the lead, watch them play, and have a little chat with the owner. However, this time, I heard a voice call back, she's not friendly, she just came back from the vet and is feeling sorry for herself, and probably won't like Bouncy Puppy right now. I immediately retracted the lead, distracted my puppy, thanked the owner for the heads up, and walked in the opposite direction. Within seconds, my little one had found something else to entertain him, and I very much doubt he thought about that West Highland Terrier since. His life is much the better for not letting another dog's issues get to him. So there I am, as usual, trying to model successful behaviour and incorporate it into my teachings. What did my puppy do that elicited such behaviour? He didn't try and control the situation. I exerted the alpha behaviour, and somewhere along the line he realised to fight for control would cause him more pain than pleasure. What he probably didn't realise is that every time you focus on how to control situations, or people, or outcomes, you just shut yourself off to all the possibilities that are out there by focusing on that which you have no control over. He allowed his focus to be shifted, and he existed in the present moment rather than focusing on what had occurred 5 seconds before. He exhibited flexibility, and as such his thoughts, his observations, allowed him to find a far more productive outcome in the form of entertainment provided by a pigeon. Now, had this exchange occurred between 2 humans, there are a number of different alternative scenarios that could have happened. Now, he could have got all worked up, allowed his system to flood with feelings of rejection, which would just each and every day fester into low self-esteem or low self-worth, really just grate away at his confidence. Alternatively, he could have become aggressive and abusive to protect himself from feeling any feelings really, but in particular rejection, by rejecting that which he knew he couldn't have. Or more likely, he would still approach his target with the supposedly comforting words, I'm going to fix your problem. Let me help you. I'm your knight in shining armour. Now, in each of these scenarios, there is a huge amount of negative energy and unhelpful focus being created. In the end, no one benefits. Yet as humans, we continually choose one of these 3 options rather than just walking away from a situation. Now, my clients often hear me say, you have to ask the right questions to get the right results. So in a moment where you have the choice about letting someone else's issues get to you or not, shift your focus by asking yourself, what else could I think about that would make me feel happy and powerful? Your mood is governed by your focus, and that which you focus on, you are undoubtedly going to move towards. So right now, right here in this podcast, I invite you to think about the last time you felt rejected or put upon by someone else's issues, be that by your boss, your work colleague, your other half, a family member, and just ask yourself, what would you do differently? Now, I know it's not always possible to walk away, as nothing is ever really that black or white. But you can emotionally create distance between a situation and the perceived feelings you have chosen to attach to that situation. All you need to do is make a conscious choice to not take anything anyone else does or says personally, to leave their issues with them, and to not try and fix them. Analyse if their comments were meant constructively, in which case everyone can benefit from an opportunity of personal development. However, if they're not being constructive, just refuse to accept or acknowledge their issues as part of your life. For some of you, this might be quite hard. But as with everything, practice makes perfect. My challenge to you is for the next 7 days, just take a step back from anybody else's issues and just focus on your own life, your own motivation, your own goals and your own dreams. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. In this fast-paced world, we all need a right-now plan with flexibility, or our dreams will disappear before our eyes, and that's where life coaching comes in. It's time to stop being a spectator in your own life and join me on the pitch, because you have to ask the right questions to get the right results. A good life coach can give you support. A great life coach can help you find answers. An extraordinary life coach will inspire you and get those results. I deliver the extraordinary. I don't accept average, and neither should you. If you have the drive to be really present in my coaching sessions, then without a shadow of a doubt, you are going to make a shift. So if you are ready to put yourself in the race and start playing to win, if you are ready to achieve your dreams, if you're one of those kinds of people, then sign up to my newsletter for more information or book a session today. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I'm Sloane Sheridan Williams. You can find me on www.sloanesw.com. Book a session today using promotional code podcast28 and receive a discount.